Day starts right now. Jason.
Well, on Friday night, the Sacramento Kings found themselves in an interesting position. They had played half the season. For the most part, it has been a major disappointment, and yet they were playing their best basketball as they were on their first 3-game winning streak of the year, taking out 3 very good teams.
You want some? Come get some.
Yeah.
And the homestand would continue on Friday against the Washington Wizards.
I know you like Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the worst of the teams that the Kings were to play on their season-long 7-game homestand, and that brings up quite the conundrum.
Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5?
Okay. Well, keep winning to see how far this win streak can go, or lose to a team that is in the same part of the standings as you, so potentially helping your lottery chances.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Wow.
You are a idiot.
Well, the Kings had found this recent groove while veteran Dennis Schroeder was serving a 3-game suspension, and while
What did the 5 fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Do I keep going? Or okay. And while Domantas Sabonis had been out due to injury for the last 2 months. Well, both would return on Friday, and both would come off the bench for head coach Doug Christie.
This was divine intervention. You know what divine intervention is?
What?
Oh,
What is it?
cliffhanger.
Oh, jeez.
The opening quarter was a solid back and forth between the two teams, and then the game was tied at 22. It was almost like some sort of sorcery happened as the Kings put a spell on Washington.
That's so funny. The last time I heard that, I laughed so hard I fell off my dinosaur.
Broke my wooden underwear. Sorry, back to you.
The Kings went on a run of all runs. Sacramento scored the final 19 points of the quarter and opened up a 41-22 lead as all 10 players who played for the Kings scored, and the crowd was loving it.
We're gonna go nuts in there!
Well, speaking of loving it, when Jameer Watkins came into the game for Washington, he had never missed a free throw all season. Well, all good things must come to an end. More mystical things were happening as he missed the first.
I need some pizza, 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 pizza. Every time I want that pizza.
And then the second, and that's twice, so the fans got a slice.
Pizza! Pizza, pizza, going Tommy, me so hungry, me so hungry.
And that current 19-0 run was broken up, ironically, by former Sacramento King Marvin Bagley, who put in a hoop for the Wiz.
I don't like you. Probably never will.
Wow.
Rewind is harsh.
Wow.
Bagley was part of a bench bunch that scored 21 second quarter points, combined with the Kings' 8 turnovers in the quarter. And at half, Sacramento was now up by just 6 points.
This isn't happening!
It was. So the team was underperforming. 2 underperforming teams were ready for the second half, but this game needed some edge to it, and we got it when Keyshawn George and DeMar DeRozan got involved in a mini dust-up that resulted in double technical fouls.
I'm gonna lose my freaking mind!
Well, the conclusion of the game, the Kings relied on a balance of depth, and they hit the Wizards with more than they could handle.
I'm too hot to handle and too cold to hold.
Russell Westbrook scored 26.
What the hell? Russell Westbrook?
DeMar DeRozan chipped in 16.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Zach LaVine contributed 16.
Bean.
Off the bench in his return, Sabonis with 13. And Schroeder returned to score 15.
Flappy, bappy, wait, wait!
What?
Oh, I said Schroeder returned to score 15.
Flappy, bappy, wait, wait!
What? Even?
That's slappy pappy wank wank.
I love it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is 4 consecutive wins for the Sacramento Kings.
Light the beam.
We were also, on this night, introduced to the Beam Boys. And that is featuring new to the Kings but veteran to the league, Precious Achiuwa.
What are you, celebrating or sneezing?
Rookie Neat Clifford.
Well, now, look at this big fella. Clifford, is it?
Rookie and Crepe Crusader, Maxime Reynaud.
Wait, are those the really thin pancakes?
Yeah,
Yes, they are. Those are really thin pancakes. It's just a French word for them.
And undrafted rookie and crowd favorite Dylan Cardwell.
Dylan.
And now the Kings seek an unthinkable 5th consecutive win when they take on the Blazers on Sunday.
Oh.
Damn dirty hippie.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah, when they take on the Blazers on Sunday.
Damn dirty hippie.
Those dirty hippies.
The Blazers had already taken out the Kings twice this season, so Sacramento was trying for a little revenge.
And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
While the Kings are getting healthier by the day, the Blazers were playing their second night of a back-to-back and had several key players out of action.
Oh, God. You know, geez. That's just terrible.
What the hell is that, dude? That didn't sound very genuine.
No. Sorry, what was I supposed to do?
Well, one player that did return was Denny Avdia, who was playing like an all-star, and he lit up the Kings for 15 first-quarter points.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you.
Well, after one quarter, the game was tied at 32, and it was feeling like it was going to be a 4-quarter battle.
Are you ready for a war?
Well, that feeling was until the second quarter happened, and Sacramento was an absolute mess with the basketball as the Kings kept giving the ball away to Portland.
Stop it. Get some help.
At the half, the Kings were down 11, and they would play chase the rest of the way and just couldn't catch up.
Catch me. Come on. Catch me.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
They were down the rest of the way, and they just couldn't catch up.
Catch me. Come on. Catch me.
I feel like that's actually Chris doing that drop.
Might be. Uber athletic Shaden Sharp made sure of that with an electrifying third-quarter display that showed off his over 40-inch vertical leap.
I can do that, but I don't want to.
I thought he was a Blazer. He's not an athletic.
Note to self. Still down 11, heading to the fourth. The Kings would make little surges, but just couldn't get over the top.
Do something! Do something! Do something!
We're trying.
Yeah.
Well, the Kings would get to as close as 4 points, but just couldn't hit the game's biggest shots.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Well, Sacramento's win streak comes to an end as the Blazers improved to 500 and beat the Kings for the third time this season.
I just want to make sure you're okay and that all these hippies aren't taking advantage of you.
On the bright side, fan favorite Kings rookie Dylan Cardwell posted a career-high 12 points and recorded his first double-double of his career.
Dylan.
The Kings will continue the homestand tonight against the Miami Heat as they look for a season sweep.
Miami!
It also marks the return to Sacramento for former Kings lottery pick off night Davion Mitchell.
Who are you? Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
Well, let's see here. Oh, I'm sure Chris would want me to mention this, but also Jaime Jaquez Jr. will be here too.
You should be riding with me, not with me, carnal.
And now you know what happened this weekend.
That's fantastic. I feel like even if I hadn't watched any of the games,
you're caught up,
I would know everything that's going on.
Dylan.
Also, I thought this would be a good point of conversation show to put this in right around the halfway mark. This just in, the Sharks.
Yeah?
Yeah, they won 4-1. And there was a goalie fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that.
They're 25-20-3. And what? Which part?
It's just like, I mean, they're over 500, but are they going to win a title?
They
should probably just start tanking.
Yeah, good point, Chris.
Yeah, Chris is a big tank proponent. You play to win the game.
It always works.
Got into that with some of our YouTubers. You play to win the game. I think Chris might be the only guy in town though under 50 that has the play to win the game mentality though.
Really?
Yeah,
I gotta. Can I laugh a little bit at the fan base?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
I'm laughing at the fan base.
Yeah. Here we go.
I mean, we can't win too much, guys.
There is a tightrope.
They're fourth to last.
Yes. Well, Jason, and guess what? Fourth to last, simulating the lottery. Oh, we are now pick 4. We have fallen out of the top 3. Caleb Wilson.
And team 1 was
the Nets. And then you got the Wiz, and then you got the Pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just even not the winning too much, but it's also, I mean, they're like 7 out of the play-in. Like, okay. who, by the way, now is the Clippers, who are the hottest team in the West. And if
Holy
I'm
crap.
projecting, I think they're going to keep going north. So I don't think and they're 10th.
Yeah.
Well, they are the southernmost team, so.
What's that?
They are the southernmost team, so.
And Team 9, who you just played, if you were worried about like the getting to the point, like that's a team you would have wanted to beat, the Blazers, but you didn't.
Yeah.
They're 500. Like if we say the bar of like the play-in might be 500, that's a lot of winning the Sacramento Kings are going to have to do.
Let's see. The Kings have played 43 games. They're 12-31, so they would have to go 22, 32, 4. They'd have to go 29 and whatever else.
10.
29 and 10 to get to 500? Is that what that sounds like? Yeah.
And then maybe be in the play-in?
But isn't there a thought that, like, if you're not – okay, I know we got a break. Let me throw this out there. Just see if it sticks. If you're not – do we agree they're not going to make the play-in? You'd have to go 29 and 10 just to get to 500? Like, do we agree?
I do not think they will.
Okay. So if you're not going to make the play-in, then why not be as bad as possible?
Yeah, I mean, but what are they doing?
Like as bad as do everything you can. Like
never
why even play the games?
No,
just forfeit them all.
I would take that just if we could get the best odds. Like sure.
How about win at home in front of the home fans?
I mean that's the
and all they did was win 4-0, which was great. That was fun
to me, and that's why when they were on that 4-game series, I was like, okay, this is the one positive is fans get to see a win. Yes, that I can't deny.
They didn't
that's
win
awesome.
15 in a row.
No,
4 was fun,
and that's enough.
Yeah,
That's enough.
Got a pretty tough road trip coming up.
Slow down. Also, by the way, I think
7-0 homestand.
It wasn't just the 4 wins in a row. It was the 4 wins in a row, and 3 of those being against really good teams. Mm-hmm. That's what's weird about this team.
But then everyone's like, "Well, then watch them lose to Washington." That's like, well, wait, what do you want? Do you want them to win? Do you want them to lose? Like, everybody wants everything. Can't we have everything?
I want them to lose, but I want them to win every night when I'm thinking about it on the micro. But in the macro, I want them to lose. Makes total sense, right? We'll take a break. When we come back, the Kings, what did they do while we were gone? Well, we talked a little bit about that, but we'll go into detail. Mm-hmm. And we'll have this conversation again.